Welcome in, everybody. Opening day, opening baseball here at Card Lines. Marty here at Card Lines. Max behind the scenes on the keyboard, like a piano enthusiast extraordinaire back there, just typing away, but ready to sleeve some cards and get them all ready to go to ship out to you guys. So happy to be here. Opening day, games starting soon, all over. Might throw in some fun facts here or there that I either know from just all the useless knowledge that's in my head or that I've looked up a little bit. So let's talk baseball today. I want you guys talking about it. I want you telling me scores as it gets there. Ed, welcome in. Um, Tell me scores as things are going on. Tell me predictions. What do you think is going to happen? What are your hopes, your dreams for your teams all over the country? But I want to get into it. So, with that being said, here is the plan for today. Oh, plan is maybe go to the right screen. There we go. We've got 4 breaks today, all baseball. In break 1049, we've got Prospect Edition 2025, 4 of them. So a lot of hits. That's going to be fun stuff. Break 1050, 2026 Topps Series 1, 2 hobbies. Break 1051, Panini Prizm Fat Pack Cello Box. And then break 1052, 2022 Panini Mosaic Cello Boxes, 2 of them. So I need to make sure that I flip these guys, as you can see from the overhead cam, so I don't all of a sudden start opening up the wrong thing. That would be no bueno. I mean, it would all work out in the end, but there. So with that being said, let's get the schedule off. Let me get to the right screen. I was using this Card Lines card holder just to hold this up because it wants to fall. So here we go. So you guys, 2025, we're going to find on average 4 autos in here. So, I mean, it says look for an array of colorful prospect tickets and the ultra rare kaboom. And speaking of kabooms, congratulations to James. I don't think you're on right now watching, but if you see the replay, I'm giving you a big shout out for your breaking debut last night. I was not able to see it because my wife, I've been sick. I'm getting better now. But my wife's been sick, so I had putting the kid to bed duty and all that fun stuff last night. And so I missed your debut, but I heard that you pulled empty box, a Bobby Witt Jr. kaboom on your first break. That is amazing. So, congratulations on doing a great job. Only good and great reviews that I have heard. So, here we go. Let's bring up this team list as I get things started. Just want to thank Brett W. for grabbing the Diamondbacks and the Braves, Stephen S. for the Orioles, Timothy C. for the Red Sox, Brett W. for the Cubs, Daryl S. for the White Sox, Brian L. for the Reds, Albert M. for the Guardians. Come on. All right, let's try this side then. There we go. Where were we? Albert M. for the Guardians. Daryl S. for the Rockies and Tigers, Scott T. for the Astros, Daryl S. for the Royals, Brett W. for the Angels, Brett B. for the Dodgers, Timothy C. for the Marlins, Matt P. for the Brewers, Daryl S. For the Twins, Garrett C. for the Mets, Matthew C. for the Yankees, S and K for the A's, Brett W. for the Phillies, Daryl S. for the Pirates, Timothy C. for the Padres, Brett W. for the Giants, Daryl S. for the Mariners, Tom H. for the Cardinals. Come on. There we go. Tom H. for the Cardinals, Daryl S. for the Rays, James D. for the Rangers, Scott T. for the Blue Jays, Timothy C. for the Nationals, and Daryl S. grabbed the NIL high school and NCAA spot. So thank you for not only bidding, but congratulations on winning those auctions, which, by the way, auctions are up for next week already. I believe for Monday and going forward. I am not going to be here next week. So I believe think James might be taking over for me. I don't know, mystery breaker. But I'll be back at the end of the week, and we'll see if we do anything fun, maybe over the weekend or something. Otherwise, I'll see you in a few weeks. So, but we can talk about that as the day goes on. So with that being said, thank you again for winning those, for bidding, and congratulations on winning. Our hit counter, pretty simple. We're going inserts and stuff. So we've got the ping insert, the prep and insert, the scale, and the domination. So you are picking one of those 4 spots that you think will get pulled the most out of these 4 boxes, and then the total number of all 4 added together to get you some Leprechaun entries for our Leprechaun race, for the hit counter race at the end of the day. If you've not been with us before, welcome in. Thank you so much for those who've been with us a bunch, like Ed and others. We appreciate you coming back as always. Super fun. I want to have some great conversations today about all sports and NCAA tournament stuff, I believe, starting again today. All sports and baseball, opening day, cards, you name it. I want to hear it and see it. Oh, yeah. So you are picking one of those 4 spots and the total number. And you can change. We're going to go through 2 boxes. I'll open up that third, and that's when we'll close it out. So we got a while, but I'm ready to go. So let's do it. And again, we're going to hopefully have tons and tons of hits. Okay. Here we go. Starting out with the Franklin Arias. Kyle Teal rookie. Right away, there's our first auto. Cole Young for Seattle. I know they have a huge strip of stickers or cards that they do, but how in the world would anybody know that is Cole Young? Because it looks exactly the same. Right there, his first and last name are the same, according to his signature. That is ridiculous. But I know he writes a lot fast, so I guess I'll give him some slack. With that being said, congratulations to the Seattle spot. I continue my streak, Daryl S., of I am on fire with Seattle autos. Blake Mitchell on the chrome right there. That's a nice card. There's our first hit counter participant. Ping, not the golf club, is on the board. So we've got Quentin Young, Ping, from Minnesota. So again, no purchase necessary, you guys, on the hit counter. Again, you're picking between Ping, Preppin, Scale, and Domination. Ooh, there's our number card, Riley Quick for Minnesota. Knock over my top loaders. Jared Thomas, Miles Naylor, Riley Quick regular, Justin Lampkin, Colin Houck, Carson Benj. Nice. This one numbered 10. You can see it up there. 10 out of 79. Carson Benj. Big time prospect on the pink ice here. You for the Mets. Garrett C. You're getting some fireworks. Congratulations. Next one is the scale. 2080 scale right here of Devin Taylor. Scale is on the board. 2 total. And the hit counter continues with a Domination. 3 total. This one, Biwa Aloy, shortstop, Baltimore. Easton Carmichael. Runes Escobar. Gary Gill Hill. Dylan Dreiling. There's another auto. Titus Cecil for Arizona. Slater De Bruyne. That's cool. These I have not seen before. Prepping for the pros, Ethan Salas. So each one has made their way to the hit counter. Ethan Salas will have a great year. Oh, right away. See, I set him down and I pick him up. Max Williams, 109 out of 199. For Miami. Liam Doyle, Nate Sneed, Ethan Conrad, Hayden Harris. There's another one. Johnny King for Toronto. I'm setting this down. Just figure I get a big stack of top loaders next to me. Save some time. There we go. Congratulations to the Toronto spot. Justin Lampkin on the blue. Well, on the silver, I should say. Scale. Brady Ebel. We're at 2 for that spot. Up to 5. Domination. Wish I had 3 arms so I could just continue to do 1 for the hit counter each time. Oh, sorry. That was James Wood domination, by the way. Carson Bench. Blake Mitchell. Andre Morales. Cade Horton. Cubs are looking for him to have a continued. Carter Jensen. Auto. Very cool. And the blue is a blue wave. Kansas City. Jose DePaula on the silver. Repping for the pros, Bubba Chandler. There you go to 2. We are at 7 total. Not anymore. Domination of Kagan Booing. They go to 3. Catcher for Baltimore. Antonio Jimenez. Aaron Judge. Wyatt Sanford. Hagen Smith. Kason Cunningham. Shinosuke Ogasawara. I almost said it, I think. Jace Laviolette on the ping. They go to 2. We are at 9 total. Drew Beam. Kansas City. 53 out of 299. Luis Angel Acuna and Edgar Quaro. That was a nice, fun first box. Just getting warmed up. Just making sure, did we get our 4? 1, 2, 3. We did get our 4 autos, so that's a good thing. All right, so let me bring up the hit counter. So 9 on the hit counter to start with. The mid-30s? Upper 30s? Did I already miss an auto or something? Or not an auto. Oops, a numbered card or something? Who knows? Max, keep me honest if I did. Empty box. So, again, no purchase. Oh, I'm like, I didn't read. I'm sorry. I got so into it, Ed. I didn't read your thing. And then Max, thanks for being on top of it. Yeah, we do have the mystery packs available on the website, and we bring them in for some of the live shows or every now and then if we're gonna just add a little stuff. But we've got, since we have the 4 breaks today, we're just gonna barrel through and do the breaks. So mystery packs are available, so feel free to go to cardlines.com and grab as many as you would like. Available in all the major sports: football, baseball, basketball. Also have some junk wax ones, so if you're a fan of the junk wax era, that one's a little less expensive, I believe. Don't quote me on it, but you get some really good stuff. Do a nice job of putting those together. Price range is like in that $6 to $10 one. I don't really have to look. So you get 15 cards. Not in the junk wax one, I don't think, but in the other ones, you get 15 cards. You get 15 cards, or maybe even more in the junk wax one. But in the other ones, you're guaranteed a hit of some sort. Could be a numbered card, could be a relic, could be an auto. Not earth-shattering like call up Ken Golden and have an auction for it, but fun. Like, enjoy it. Worth the $6 or $8 or $10 that you're paying for the stuff. So also a lot of those cards are good filler cards for, if any of you guys do shows and stuff. A good way to get some of those cards as well. So go to cardlines.com, check that out in the store, and also if you're looking for any supplies or wax, other stuff, we don't have it, message us there, let us know, and we'll try to see if we can come up with it. Oh no, I know you bought a bunch. I'm super glad that you enjoy it. No, they're fun to put in. I mean, especially too as you're going through and you're making the packs and stuff. You're like, oh, you sometimes. I mean, there's just so many cards out there. Again, for the hit counter, no purchase necessary. So get those predictions in. We're going through start box 2 in just a second. But yeah, you're just sort of reminisce about cards, or you don't see certain ones, and you're like, holy cow, that is a cool card. All right, good luck, everybody. Johnny Slowinski starts us out. Hey, Sung Kim. Nice auto. Colin Houck gets us going for our autos for box 2. Well, we are glad that you are not disappointed. Charlie Condon on the silver. Domination. They go to 4. Oh, I probably should say the name. Gage Wood. Just saying domination. Casey Cunningham on the ping. And the ping spot goes to 3. We are at 11. Ethan Schiffelbait. Billy Carlson. Jordan Yost. Chandler Simpson. Dedexon Paez. Chase Dollander on I'd say the chrome. Scale of Cam Canarella. So the scale spot goes up to 3. And we're at 12 total. Johnny Slowinski. 57 out of 99. All right, Max, I need some homework. It says Los Angeles for Johnny Slowinski. Is that a Dodger or an Angel? I'm going out on a limb saying an Angel, but I could be wrong. So you let me know. I'll have to look it up anyway. Charlie Condon for Colorado. Quentin Young. Jacob Mizraski, the Miz. Starting pitcher for the Brew Crew in a couple hours. See if they can repeat as having the best record in baseball. Mac Horvath. Auto, Ethan Shovelbane for the Tigers. 7 out of 199. Congratulations to the Tigers spot. Daryl S. Prospect edition is fun. Pull. Cody Bowker on the red. 42 out of 199. I believe it's like a 105 or 110 or 115 game, somewhere in there. Ed. Now, I don't know, with everything that baseball has done, I have no idea what channels or who knows where you could watch some of these games. Prepping for the pros, Enrique Bradfield Jr. Their spot goes to 3, which puts us at 13 total. But then we have a numbered domination of Nick Kurtz. 57 out of 199. Now, that's a fun card right there. They go to 5, 14 total. Congratulations, S&K, for grabbing this Nick Kurtz card. Number 1 pick, Eli Willits for Washington. Carter Johnson, Mitch Voigt, Jacob Gonzalez. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Dylan Cruz, Future Legends, 46 out of 99. Hopefully he has a monster year. That is a great card. Timothy C., congratulations. You get fireworks, my friend. Jason Kim on the chrome scale. Goes up to 4. Liam Doyle. We are at 15 total. Speaking of Liam Doyle. 142 out of 199. Braxton Ashcroft. Colin Culpepper. Cody Bowker. Ty Pete. Cam Canarella. Justin Lampkin on the silver. Another scale. They all, sorry guys, I'm just want to look really quick. Look at that one. Luis Pena for Milwaukee. It's a scale card, but it is missing the S. It just says KO card. That's crazy. So, Milwaukee, Matt P. Congratulations on getting this maybe error card. Printing mistake card. Yeah, that, and for the Brewers, Luis Pena, I'm putting it in here because it is a Kale card, but it still counts on the hit counter. I do not have a Kale spot, so we're up to 16, but now we change it to 17. Brandon Summerhill on the ping. Cash Mayfield, Tyler Bremner, Bubba Chandler, Cruz Schoolcraft. Ooh, Mike Bovey auto on the silver. Milwaukee box all of a sudden. Nice box. Brady House. Prepping for the pros, Connor Griffin. That's what you want to see. Number 1 rated prospect. I believe number 2 rated prospect, Kevin McGonigal, he made the Tigers team, so, or the opening day roster. So we'll see how he does. Speaking of number one picks from earlier, a couple years ago, Travis Bazzana, 276 out of 299. Sorry, we're at 18 now, by the way. Max Anderson and Dean Curley. Fun stuff, you guys. So, obviously, with this start, with all the stuff I have to do in the beginning, and then with all the hits here, we are going to be behind, but I will make it up during the Tops one. So, if you guys are coming in for the Tops break, we are 2 boxes away from that. But you came in a good time. This is when you need to make your decisions, empty box, on the hit counter. If you have not done so, do it. Make a prediction. Make a pick. Make a change. We're at 18 already, so we are still on pace for mid-30s. You're picking one of those 4 spots, whatever you think I'm going to pull the most of. And then the total number of all 4 spots added together. This, after I finish opening this one, or these packs, I'm going to close those predictions. So, thanks for your pick. If you have not purchased anything from us before, that is okay. Thanks for joining us. There is no purchase necessary, so we just need to know information so that if you do win some giveaways at the end of the day, some freebies, we know where to send it. So make sure you go to info@cardlines.com and send us your information. Say, hi, I watched the break. Marty was amazing. I am a lifetime fan of Cardlines now, and you need to send me the stuff. Oh, go Fins. I like it. You need to send me the freebies at whatever. My username is this. My real name is this. And this is my address. So make sure you emphasize and put in bold that Marty was amazing. That's important. If you think so, make sure you also press the like and subscribe buttons, not only on eBay Live, on eBay here, but make sure you do it on YouTube if you're watching there. We really appreciate it, and it makes me feel good. So, Afni, thank you. So again, make sure if you haven't been with us before, we need to get your information so we know where to send stuff. Again, info@cardlines.com, username, real name, address, and press those like, subscribe buttons on all the socials as well if you get over there. So get those picks in. We're going to get started on box 3. Max, if you can close out those predictions, that would be great. Good luck, everybody. All right, we're starting out with an Ethan Holiday. Well, this way. Titus Sissel. Noah Schultz. That's a nice auto. Future Legends. 1 bookend break. 1 of 49 out of 49. One of those young Chicago White Sox. Not sure. Max can take a look. HT, he'll take a look to see if you got your changes in. So we'll count it if you put them in. Christian Moore. Oh, you did not get your fireworks. I apologize. Congratulations to the White Sox spot, by the way, Daryl S. Doing well. This one, Christian Moore. 57 out of 199. It won't let us what? Quentin Young on the ping. Enrique Bradfield Jr. prepping for the pros. They go up to 5. They're at 20. Blocking the dominate. Maybe shorten it. Just go dom. D. Maybe D-O in the number then. I don't know. Maybe there are certain blocked words, I'm sure. Bubba Chandler. Way above my pay grade. Cruz, Schoolcraft. Matt Barr. Noah Schubart. Patrick Forbes. Pink. Mason Adams. Number 79. I think the White Sox. Max, can you look? Mason Adams. Cubs or White Sox? Congratulations. White Sox. Congratulations to the White Sox. Daryl, doing awesome. Domination, or as some of you will say, Dom, Do. What's that song? Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Do, a female deer. Okay, if I'm singing, it's not good. Oh, right away. I say I pick them up and then I put them down. Cole Young, 80 out of 299 for Seattle. Johnny Slowinski, Hae-Sung Kim, Ethan Salas, Caleb Lomavita, Connor Senberg, Antonio Jimenez on the silver. 74 out of 149. This one has scale written on it. So they go up to 6. Tie for the lead. We're at 22 of Devin Taylor. We have another scale. A numbered scale. Jace Laviolette. 41 out of 49. Scale takes the lead. We're at 23. Here, I believe it says he's with Cleveland. So, congratulations to the Cleveland spot. Albert M., you get fireworks, my friend. Chandler Simpson. Jackson Paez. Matt Shaw, rookie. Freddie House. Oh, okay. We've got some Panini points. It's, oh, I lied. No, it's a redemption. Who is it? Oh, Boston Bateman. Hollow Prospect Ticket Signature. Red. That's nice. So, congratulations. Boston Bateman, I believe. Padres. Timothy C., I'm saying Padres. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry. Oh, for Jeff, if he's listening, there's a Ralphie on the chrome. I'll sleeve him up. He deserves it. He's not going to get the same love that my Sotos get, but for the family. Prepping for the pros. They go up to 6. Ethan Salas. We're at 24. George Lombard Jr. for the Yankees. You're getting some fireworks while I sleeve and top load this. 6 out of 49. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure, GoFins, only because it does say Cleveland on it, as opposed to, I know in other products it had as college. But we'll double check the checklist before we obviously send it out. So, or Max, you can do that right now if you can. Can you check to see if Jace Laviolette is with Cleveland or in the NIL spot in this one? Jordan Yost, Brock Wilkin, Peter Cuso, Cole Card. There's another auto of Dason Hill from Minnesota. Seems like I get a lot of lefty pitchers in the autos too lately.
Jace's White Sox.
Jace Laviolette, White Sox?
If
It's on here. It says. Where did he go? On the bottom here, it says Cleveland. So.
yeah, it was. He has a dual autograph that's under White Sox.
Interesting. Well, we'll check the checklist. So if you go to the checklist and you go to the team, it'll say Brady House on the Chrome. Bubba Chandler on the prepping for the pros. We're up to 25 and they're at 7. Domination joins the lead. They're at 7. 26 total. This one, Caden Boone. Caden Bowden. I apologize. There's another Jacob Mizrowski. Matt Horvath. Avi Arquette. Jesus Mate. Brewers killing it. And we have an auto of Cruz Schoolcraft. San Diego. This one, Timothy, is you're getting. Sure. We got a silver of Leha Aloy. There's a ping of Jace Laviolette. And they go to 6. 27 total. Not line. It does say Cleveland on here, but we will check. Ricardo Cabrera, numbered 22 out of 199 for Cincinnati. Franklin Arias and Kyle Teal. Well, that was a nice box, you guys. All right, so we're into box number 4. Last one. Oh my God, has the fireworks been going on this whole time? I apologize. Huh, funny. Box 4. So again, a little behind, but we'll make it up in the top one. Just so many fun hits and everything. So here's our first chance. Empty box. First chance, you guys, to earn an extra leprechaun. And the first person to correctly identify it and the reason why. Remember, now you can't Google it. You have to try to do it legitimately. There's one team, one major league team, that usually, and they haven't done it the last, I say handful of years. So when I say handful of years, like 10 to 15 years probably. But they still almost always, if not always, have their home or have their opener on opening day, have their opener at home. They are almost never on the road for opening day. And usually, again, it's changed in the last 10 to 15 years. Like obviously last night there was a game. Laviolette is Cleveland. Okay, nice. I was correct. Max, I do not know where you're getting the White Sox one from unless he got traded, but we'll stick with Cleveland. So anyway, there is one major league team that always has been given, because of its history, the first pitch usually. Like their game starts first, and they're always at home for opening day of baseball. Can you tell me what that team is and maybe the reason why. If you do it, you can maybe get an extra leprechaun today. Again, hit counter. We're at 27. 3 tied with 7 right now. You're picking ping, preppin, scale, or domination. One of those, and then the 4 added together will get you a chance to win a leprechaun or 2. No purchase necessary, so get in on the action. Or no, I don't get on the action. I lied. We closed them out. Sorry. You can do it on the next one. Johnny Formello. Ethan Frey. Jose DePalma. Franchise Futures. That is a sweet card. Auto. On card. Kind of want to lick my finger and just rub it right across. Just kidding. Jose DePalma, I believe the Dodgers. So congratulations. Brian B. Nice. Yohendry Morales. Numbered 184 out of 199. Yeah, there are replays. You can watch it again. You are absolutely correct when we're done with the breaks. Prepping for the pros, Aiden Miller, Philadelphia. That spot goes up to 8. Oh, look at you. Only cards. There you go. So, only did you get in on the hit counter? If you did, we'll add 1. If not, we'll put you in for 1. Yes, Cincinnati was considered the first professional team. Either 1869 or 1896. Definitely Google. I heard somebody talk about it on the radio, and then I looked it up. Cade Bodine on the scale. That's okay. I heard it yesterday. I didn't know. Bobby Witt Jr., Joseph DeZerio, Dante Nori, Bryce Cunningham, Luis Pena. Pink uniform. I like that. Braxton Ashcroft on the pink. Speaking of pink, 43 out of 79. So, Pittsburgh spot. You get some fireworks. We got a Cam Smith domination. So they tie it back up at 8. We are now at 30. Easton Carmichael, 162 out of 199. My stack of hits is just getting bigger and bigger. Such a fun product. Trevor Cohen, Drew Beam, Ricardo Cabrera, Chris Cortez, Ben Hess, Mitch Voigt. On this 29 out of 149. You can see it. For New York, we'll eat the Mets. We've got another couple on the hit counter. Alex Lodi's for the ping. They go to 7. 31 total. Hagen Smith, one of those young pitchers. Prepping for the pros, they go to 9. It's a tight one, you guys. And we're at 32. Ray Weidman, Christian Moore, Brandon Summerhill, Daniel Pierce. We have another redemption. This one, Hollow Prospect Ticket Signatures, Darren Baker. I believe he is with Washington. And don't quote me. Not 100% sure, but I think so. So, a preliminary congratulations to Washington. Tomiyuki Sagano on the chrome. Domination goes to 9. We're at 33 total. Ethan Holiday. Andrew Painter. 1, another bookend break out of 299. Philadelphia. Up-and-comer's supposed to be pretty good. Mike Bovey, Milwaukee, got the auto earlier. Dean Livingston, Zach Root, Gage Wood, auto. Guess what? Left-handed pitcher of Caleb Lays for Detroit. In either Seattle or left-handed pitchers. That's my streak right now, you guys. So, if there are any Seattle people or left-handed pitching prospects you'd like, that's who I might pull for you. Jonah Tong, the Mets. They should have a pretty good staff this year. Pretty good team. Crazy. Noble Meyer, prepping for the pros. That spot goes to 10. $34 total. We have a scale of Paul Skeens. That spot goes to 9. We are at 35 total. Dylan Cruz. Keeps coming and coming. Ricky Tiedemann, Alex Clemmy, JoJo Parker, Sean Gamble, Kansas City. Three out of 25, you guys. Look at that card. That is awesome. Kansas City spot. Daryl S. Congratulations. You're getting her fireworks. That's for sure. Carson Bench on the silver. Drew Burress on the ping. They go to 8. They're at 36 total. Jacob Wilson, 56 out of 99. The A's. S&K. A numbered card for you. McGonigal. Slater DeBrune. Fun stuff, you guys. Let's do a little recap. Again, no particular order how I pulled them. He's here. Jacob Wilson out of 99. Auto of Sean Gamble out of 25. See? There, 25. Dylan Cruz. Paul Skeens on the scale. Jonah Tong on the chrome. Caleb Lays auto. Andrew Painter out of 299. 1 out of 299. Darren Baker redemption. Mitch Voigt out of 149. Upside down, but right there. Easton Carmichael out of 199. Braxton Ashcroft out of 79 on the pink. Henry Morales out of 199. Franchise futures of Jose Dupala, Ricardo Cabrera out of 199. Cruz Schoolcraft auto. Jesus Mate. Jacob Mizraski. Dason Hill. George Lombard Jr. out of 49. Redemption of Boston Bateman. Jace Laviolette out of 49 on the scale. Antonio Jimenez out of 149. Upside down number. Cole Young out of 299. Mason Adams out of 79 on the pink. Christian Moore out of 199. Future Legends out of 49. 1 out of 49. Noah Schultz. Travis Bazan out of 299. Connor Griffin prepping for the pros. Mike Bovey auto out of 149. That Luis Pena that is supposed to say scale, but only says kale. Liam Doyle out of 199. Dylan Cruz out of 99. Auto on the Future Legends. Eli Willits. Nick Kurtz on the domination out of 199. Cody Bowker out of 199. Oops, almost lost him. Ethan Schiffelbein out of 199. Jacob Mizrowski. Johnny Slowinski out of 99. Colin Houck auto. Drew Beam out of 299. Carter Jensen out of 75. Johnny King. Max Williams out of 199. Titus Sissel. Carson Benj out of 79. Riley Quick out of 299. And Cole Young, Future Legends auto. Such fun stuff from Prospect Edition. All right, everybody. Hit counter. Finished with 36 and prepping. So, Ed's going to get 1. Stephen S. is going to get 1. Tom H. is going to get 1. And then, who was it that said it was Cincinnati? Only cards. Not sure if
I have him in the.
Oh, you already do? What's his first name?
It's Steven S.
Oh, that's Steven. Oh, I'm sorry, Steven. I didn't know that was you. I apologize. Congratulations. So he's got 1 extra one then. So 2 of them. Awesome. All right, you guys. So let's move on to Series 1. We'll get this way here. Let me bring up the schedule. So again, thanks for bearing with us. We're a little behind, but we'll catch up. So fun stuff. So as I open these up and get ready for the hit count, you guys, top loaders, go. I just want to thank, again, go through our team list. Thank Brett W. for grabbing Arizona and the Braves. Stephen S. for the Orioles. Timothy C. Oh, I lied. I'm like, I seem to like the same one. Let's try the right one. Sorry, you guys. Let's try this again. Arizona got for JJT. The Braves for Jason K. Orioles for Jacob C. Red Sox for Christopher P. Cubs for Jason K. White Sox. Empty box. White Sox for JJT. Half. Here's our silver pack. Let's see if I can get it to balance. No. Be there. Yes. All right. Where were we? White Sox, JJT. Reds, Jeffrey S. Guardians, Albert M. Rockies, JJT. Tigers, Henry V. Michael S. for the Astros. Christopher B. for the Royals. Jeffrey S. for the Angels. Landon G. for the Dodgers. Michael F. for the Marlins. Daryl S. for the Brewers. Henry V. for the Twins. Jeffrey S. for the Mets. Landon G. for the Yankees. Christopher B. for the A's. Adam H. for the Phillies. Daryl S. for the Pirates. Michael S. for the Padres and Giants. Christopher G. for the Mariners. Michael S. for the Cardinals. JJT for the Rays. Michael S. for the Rangers. JJT for the Blue Jays. And Michael S. for the National. So thank you so much for buying into those breaks, and congratulations on winning them. So, hit counter, we're going big boppers. Soto, my guy. Schwarber, Raleigh, and Judge. So, any card that I can see them on, if I can, I'm going to count it. So, if they're in a team card and I can see it, I'll count it. If I can't see it, or if I miss it, then I miss it. Elite Leader, it gets counted. Individual card, All-Star, insert, doesn't matter. But you are picking one. I go more than that. We're going to get more than that. But that's okay. You have plenty of time to change. You're going one of those 4 spots, and then the 4 spots added together will get you entries into the Leprechaun race. So here we go. So again, you're picking one of those 4 spots and then all 4 spots added together. It's all right, Ed. I'll prove you wrong. We want it to be big. So again, no purchase necessary. So get in, do it. We'll go through this first box in the silver pack, then we'll open up the first half of the next box, and that's when we'll close them out. So plenty of time. Soto, Schwarber, Raleigh, and Judge. Judge, not a good game last night, even though the Yankees had a great game. Max Fried with a great pitching season debut. Here we go, everyone. Good. Oh my. I am cheating right now, and I am putting this at the very bottom, because that is wow. Wow. Whoever gets that, wow. That's my tease. Taking a minute because I don't know who it is. I just saw something. You like that suspense? It should be worth it. Christian Ellis starts us off. Caleb Durbin, Agustin Ramirez. Our league leaders, by the way, will get randomized off unless we get 3, so each team can get them. Oh, I probably should. Boston team card: Masataka Yoshida, Brandon Marsh, Dieter Fuentes, Brian Abreu, Addison Barger, Jonathan. See, and I was just thinking about it. I'm like, I've had some nice stuff from Topps, but nothing amazing. This is gonna be my first amazing card from Topps. That's my teaser. Who's gonna get it? Ellie De La Cruz on the big ticket. Kevin Gausman, Mason Barnett, Mike Trout, Sawyer Gibson Long, Jacob Mizorowski, The Miz. About an hour away, a little over an hour. Making his season debut. First time starting, opening day in the majors. A's team card: Brian Bello, O'Neill Cruz, Colton Cowser, Jesus Luzardo, silver foil of JT Ginn, Fernando Tatis Jr., Cubs team card: Julio Rodriguez, Taylor Trammell, Patrick Bailey, Kyle Backus, JT Ginn, Ryan McMahon had a great game last night, David Peterson, Chandler Simpson on the Future Stars, Boston team card: Shad Mayfield throwing out the first pitch for the Rangers. Cesar Prieto, Matt Olson, Kyle Stowers, Brian Hayes, Kyle Manzardo, Ben Williamson, Warming Barnabell, Tyler Stevenson, Adam Frazier, Padres team card: Nick Kurtz on the Gold Cup. Nice card here, you guys. Look at this on the gold foil. Cal Raleigh, who gets us on the hit counter, gets us on the board. Numbered 39 out of 399. Chris G, congratulations. And Raleigh's on the board, and we're at 1. Mackenzie Gore, Spencer Strider, Dane Myers, Lucas Giolito. I cannot see where Soto is there, so I'm not counting it. Mets team card: Brady Singer, Logan Webb, Travis Adams, Cam Devaney, Jackson Holiday, Quinn Priester. Tigers team card: Francisco Alvarez, Roman Anthony. All right. Nice Soto. I like it. Steve, I hope Soto wins because I always root for Soto. All right, Cubs team card. Zach Neto, Peyton Tole, he's Jose Altuve, Clayton Kershaw, Sonny Gray, Adolis Garcia, Dylan Beavers, Lad Daddy, Pedro Pias, Austin Riley, Austin Wells, Brady House, Jacob Wilson on the Gold Cup, Rafael Devers, Chris Bubik, Eric Lauer, Brian Wu, Carson Wisenhunt, Tyler Freeman, Bryce Matthews on the 1991, Yoshinobu Yamamoto, Jeremiah Jackson, Jordan Beck, Josh Young, Owen Cassie, Lazaro Estrada, Gavin Williams, Logan Gilbert, Alex Freeland, Will Warren, Jacob Melton, Bo Naylor, Alex Bregman, Carlos Cortez, Ben Lively, Luke Rayleigh, Matt Stram, Otto Kemp, Leanne Sosa, Stephen Kolick, Mondo Sosa, Jack Perkins, Sean Murphy, and greatest hits of Marcus Simeon. All right, so this is where things start to roll. Cal Raleigh is on here, so he goes to 2. Aaron Judge is on here. He goes to 1. So we're at 3 all of a sudden. Ryan Ritter on the 1991. Vinny Pasquantino. Paul Skeens. Jonathan India. Hebert Ruiz. You guys, are you ready? And it is a big dog. Gotta get my, I don't even know if I have a sleeve for it yet. We'll see if I can do it. I don't want to massacre it. But congratulations to the Chicago White Sox spot, JJT, getting a heavy lumber Frank Thomas game used bat. Holy crap. Yeah, I'm not even going to try. We'll do it behind the scenes. That is freaking sweet. You're getting, I don't even know. You're getting everything. You're going fist bump. Not a fist bump. We're going disco. Oh, it's behind the scenes. That is amazing. Okay. Yeah, I'm putting this over here just so it's out of the way. Everybody can still see it. Yeah. You want to try to?
Did you try using a stick?
I don't want to. You can try.
Okay.
I don't want to spend the next 5 minutes not messing it up. All right, guys. So I passed it off to Max. He's gonna do his magic. I also don't know how big. Might be like that guy. He's gonna do his magic. You can sort of see him sort of in the corner, not doing any funny business. I would like to.
Or I can bring it back.
I don't know if this is bigger or not. I just grabbed something that was over there. Otherwise,
I'll bring it back up.
That's fine. All right. So anyway, that's crazy. We're gonna put that guy up anyway. So, yeah, that just threw me for a loop. I was not prepared. Awesome. Congratulations. The big hurt. So hit counters at 3. Not amazing for the first half. I thought we'd be at more. We didn't get that many. Oh, look at you. Here we go. I'm taking the hit counter off. Max worked his magic. He shoved it in, so it's all dinged up. I don't think he wanted any more. JJT. I think we might have to keep it because it's in bad shape. Just kidding. That is a sweet card. So, hit counter at 3. It's going to pick up, though, you guys. So, do not fear. I gotcha. let's see here. Whew. That is cool. Wow, thanks for jumping on. Yeah, I did not even see that. Sweet. I agree. Didn't see anything super thick, so no more heavy lumbers, at least in this path. That would be awesome if you get 2 in the same box. All right, so here we go, you guys. Again, no purchase necessary on the hit counter. You're picking one of those 4 spots. Soto, Schwarber, Raleigh, and Judge. Ryan Ritter starts us out. Shane Smith, Kevin Sheets, Chad Stevens, Boston team card, O'Neill Cruz, Bradley Rodriguez, Kerry Carpenter, Josh Lowe, Parker Messick, Kirby on the 1991, Andrew McCutcheon, Ryan Pepio, Nathan Church, Tomoyuki Sagano, Nick Castellanos, JT Ginn, Ryan McMahon, Jacob Mizorowski. Opening day starter for the Brew Crew. Let's see if he wins his bet with, oh gosh, what's his name? Who has the show? Mostly does football. Used to be the punter. Somebody help me out. I forget his name, but we have a bet. Jacob thinks he's going to throw over 104 miles an hour today on opening day. And the other guy said, no way. That was an Angels team card, by the way. Jimmy Crooks, Aaron Judge. That's all we need. Him trying to break, like maybe break a record or do something, and he gets hurt on the first day. Ronnie Mauricio, 224 out of 250 for the Mets. I don't know if he made the opening day lineup or not. Be nice if he did. I just thought he was going to be pretty solid. So congratulations to the Met spot. Jeffrey S., Mason Miller, Pearson Ole, Pete Crow Armstrong, Zach McKinstry, Warren Barnabell, Tyler Stevenson, Patrick Bailey, Kyle Backus, Kelly De La Cruz, Mauricio Dubon, Dalton Varsho, big ticket of James Wood, Cole Young, Devin Williams, Dodgers team card, Corey Seager, C.J. Abrams, Logan Webb, Travis Adams, Kyle Manzardo, and Ben Williamson. Ronnie Henriquez, Edward Cabrera, I believe for the Cubs. Not sure if he's the opening day starter or not. Brewers team card, Anthony Volpe. Matt Shaw on the Gold Cup. Washington team card, Byron Buxton, Otto Lopez, Brandon Marsh, Dieter Fuentes, Brady Singer, Kobe Mayo, Future Stars. There we go. Soto on the board. Schwarber on the board. We are at 6 total. Tarek Skubal, Cal Raleigh on the 1991. We're at 3 for his spot. 7 total. Michael Harris II, Mike Yastrzemski. I do see Kyle Schwarber here. So he is going to 2 on the Philadelphia team card. And we're at 8. Jackson Merrill, Tommy Edman, Bailey Ober, Marcelo Mayer. Now we are cooking with gas. Raleigh's spot goes to 4. Judge spot goes to 3. And we are at 10 total. Carlos Narvaez, Kelman Gonzalez, Ramon Urias, Ryan McMahon on the silver foil, Spencer Schwellenbach, Luis Angel Acuna, National League wins leaders, Joe Adell, Andrew Vaughn, Alejandro Kirk, Zach Maxwell, Jorge Soler, Troy Melton, Matthew Boyd, Spencer Horwitz, Bobby Witt Jr. on the 1991, Royce Lewis, Josh Smith, Bubba Chandler, Ryan Nelson, Jeffers, Hunter Brown, Tristan Peters, Daniel Schieneman, Cal Raleigh, his spot to 5. Oh, like, oh, it's another one. But guess what? O'Neal Cruz on the 1991. But it is game used memorabilia on the Topps relic. That is awesome. Congratulations to the Pittsburgh spot. Daryl S. UC Kikuchi, Jack Leiter, Drew Gilbert, Riley Green, Mookie Betts, Jacob Young, A's team card, Ronald Acuna Jr., hopping to it for the Braves, Reed Detmers, Will Vest, Hank Aaron for the profiles, Cool Crushers. Schwarber is on that card. He goes to 3. We are at 12 total. TJ Frito, Camilo Duvall, Anthony Stiegler, Sean Burke, Brandon Donovan, Houston team card, Bobby Witt Jr., Jacob Lopez, Carlos Rendon, Kyle Teel, Chase Burns, Brewers team card, numbered 107 out of 206. Congratulations to Milwaukee spot, Daryl S. All right, let's get to our silver pack. A nice box. Really nice box. Here's our top subscribe card. So we've got Rafael Devers, Yanquiel Hernandez, James Wood, and Nathan Church. Okay. Fun stuff. So now is the time, you guys, to make those predictions or those changes. Again, no purchase necessary. Jump in, jump on. Pick one of those 4 spots. And the total. We got 12. So I say for sure we double up. So you're talking mid-20s. I'm going to put this over here. No, I'm putting it back. Mid-20s in my guess. Here, hoping maybe we can get into upper 20s. Empty box. No purchase necessary, so jump in on those guesses. We just need to get your info if you haven't been with us before. So make sure you let us know at info@cardlines.com. Send us your name and your username, all that fun stuff, what your real name is, your address. So if you win any gibbies at the end of the night, end of the day, we know where to send them. Also, if you haven't had a chance to, really smash those like and subscribe buttons on YouTube, on eBay. Find us on Facebook, Instagram, X, TikTok, all the fun stuff. Even on ones we're not on, maybe you'll start our page for us. Also, get over to cardlines.com to the website. And if you haven't already, subscribe to that newsletter. It is free. It comes to your inbox a couple times a week. I think one came this morning. Haven't had a chance to look at it yet. Just unbelievably fun stuff. It talks about the industry, what's going on, trends, things, court cases, how the hobby's going. I'm sure we'll get one soon. I read that the U.S. Postal Service is increasing prices and going to add a gas surcharge. So that's going to make all of your fun stuff increase wherever you purchase things, I'm guessing. So super fun. That starts in April. So I'm sure we'll do something on that. So I'm going to take a quick sip of my drink, and then we're going to close those predictions. So if you made a prediction and you want to change, I would do it now. If you didn't make a prediction, get in on it. So right now we're at 12. I'm guessing mid to upper 20s. Cal Raleigh's in the lead at 5, but we'll see if he holds on. All right. So Max, when you have a chance, if you can close out those predictions. And away we go. Mason Barnett starts us out. Mike Trout. Sawyer Gibson along. Jonathan Aranda. O'Neill Cruz. Bradley Rodriguez. Brendan Donovan. Brendan Donovan. Joe Ryan. Kobe Mayo on the Future Stars. Schwarber and Soto. Soto goes to 2. Schwarber goes to 4. We are at 14 total. Rafael Devers on the 91. Lunder Avia. Cubs team card. Julio. Down by the schoolyard. Rodriguez. Taylor Trammell. Kevin Gausman. Ryan McMahon. Jacob Mizorowski. A's team card. Brian Bello. Roki Sasaki on the Future Stars. ERA leaders. Jose Soriano. Joey Loperfido. Yeah. Matt Olson. Kyle Stowers. Brian Hayes. Tyler Stevenson. Patrick Bailey. Kyle Backus. JT Ginn. Kyle Caros. Geraldo Perdomo. Francisco Lindor. Got a big ticket of Jackson Churio. Carlos Estevez. Spencer Strider. Dane Myers. Lucas Giolito. Mets team card. Travis Adams. Kyle Manzardo. Ben Williamson. Warming Barnabell. Bob Seymour. Blaze Alexander. Jacob deGrom. Nolan Arenado. Zach Neto. Caleb Durbin. Agustin Ramirez on the Gold Cup. Average leader. Dieter Fuentes. Brady Singer. Logan Webb. CJ Kafis. Bretton Doyle. Evan Carter. 1991 Robin Yount. Arizona team card. He is wearing the bubblegum container. Wow, impressive. Corey Seager. Michael Waka. CJ Abrams. Logan Webb. Travis Adams. Kyle Manzardo. Ben Williamson. Spencer Horwitz. Wikelman Gonzalez. Ramon Urias. Kevin Nagandi on the first pitch. Teoscar Hernandez. Byron Buxton. Otto Lopez. Devin Williams. Dodgers team card. Masataka Yoshida. Brandon Marsh. Dieter Fuentes. Brady Singer. Cal Raleigh. His spot goes to 6, and we are at 15 total. Troy Melton. Matthew Boyd. Gunnar Henderson. Cedric Rafaela. Trevor McGill. Matt Shaw in the Gold Cup. Washington Nationals team card. Clayton Kershaw. Sonny Gray. Boston team card. Will Vest. Tristan Peters. Daniel Schieneman. Chipper Jones on the 91. Kansas City team card. Brandon Fott. Cody Clemens. Dalton Rushing on the Future Stars. ERA leaders. Chris Bubik. Eric Lauer. Peyton Tole. Jose Altuve. Kyle Teal. Braves team card. Reed Detmers. Wilson Contreras. Shota Imanaga. David Bednar. Ian Seymour. Gavin Williams, Logan Gilbert, Alex Freeland, Rafael Devers, Parker Messick, Jacob Lopez, Carlos Rendon, Blake Snell, and then Apol Skeens, 2025 All Tops team. All right. Add a little bit, not much to the hit count of that first half, sort of like the other box. So there's where we are. 15 total. Little, not much. Still think we're going to be mid-20s, though. I just have a feeling we're going to hit some of those ERA, those 8 leaders. Haven't gotten a Soto or Schwarber regular card. Let's see what we can come up with. If you're joining us a little bit early for the Panini break, I believe that's next. We were running a little behind after the first one, Prospect Edition, because we have so many hits. But we're catching up a little bit on our top one. Good. So I just want to say thank you so much for joining us today. And if you did buy into the breaks, thank you. If you didn't buy into the breaks, shame on you. No, just kidding. No, thanks for hanging out. Super fun. I'm not going to be here next week, but we have our breaks up and raring to go on eBay, so make sure you guys bid in on those. And I'll be back. Hopefully I can share some fun stuff. I'm always on the lookout for buying little collections and cards, so we'll see what I can find in the great state of Michigan when I go, if I can find anything. And we'll have some fun stories to fill some time. So here we go, you guys. Second half of box 2 for our top Series 1 break. Sean Burke, Jack Leiter, Drew Gilbert, Riley Green, Jacob Young, A's team card, Ronald Acuna Jr., Hunter Brown, Brian Abreu, Addison Barger, Brian Bello on the silver foil, Christian Campbell on the Future Stars, TJ Friedel, Camilo Duvall, Anthony Siegler, Brendan Donovan, Houston team card, Bobby Witt Jr., Mookie Betts, Dallas Garcia, Dylan Beavers, Vlad Guerrero Jr., profiles of Shohei Ohtani. In my opinion, currently the best walkout music, Johan Duran, Shane Smith, Gavin Sheets, Chad Stevens. If you haven't seen his walkout music and show, YouTube it. A's team card, Brian Bello, O'Neill Cruz, Bradley Rodriguez, Brian Wu, Carson Wisenhunt, Tyler Freeman, gold of Kyle Stowers, 96 out of 399. Nice, he had a great year, All-Star for the Marlins. Brought up in that huge group of amazing prospects for Baltimore, and now he's on Miami. Nolan Shinuel, shout out to Solero Sunglasses. Nathan Church, Tomoyuki Sagano, Nick Castellanos, Ryan Ritter, JT Ginn, Ryan McMahon, hey, Jacob Mizrowski. Nothing wrong with lots of these today. Will Warren, Jacob Melton, Bo Naylor, Pedro on the 91, Toronto team card, Pearson Ole, Pete Crow Armstrong, Zach McKinstry, Ryan Pepio, Warming Barneville, Tyler Stevenson, Patrick Bailey, Kyle Backus, Mondo Sosa, Jack Perkins, Sean Murphy, Michael McGreevy, Samuel Basello. He's going to have a really nice year. Casey Mize, Junior Caminero, Carson Williams, Otto Kemp, Leanne Sosa, Stephen Kolek, Lazaro Estrada, Kerry Carpenter, Josh Lowe, O'Neill Cruz on the silver foil, James Wood, Victor Robles, Troy Johnston, Romy Gonzalez, Jonah Heim. Okay, so Raleigh goes to 7. Judge goes to 4. And we are at 17 total. Carlos Narvaez, Matt Stram, Dalton Varsho, Jimmy Crooks, and Aaron Judge going to make a move. He goes to 5, 18 total. Corey Steger on the 1991. Is it that Alphabet? Is that what his name is? Nickname? Jackson Garcia. Andrew Abbott, Landon Roop, Shinosuke Ogasawara. There we go. Mickey Moniak, Zach Maxwell, Jorge Soler, Bailey Ober, Marcelo Mayer. Ooh, here we go. Seiya Suzuki, Major League Materials Relic, Game Used Memorabilia. That's what we like to see. Congratulations, the Cup spot. Jason K, Jose Caballero, Michael Bush, Nick Gonzalez, Kennedy Corona, A's team card, Ronald Acuna Jr., Hunter Brown, Alejandro Kirk, Brewers team card, Ellie De La Cruz, Mauricio Dubon, Gunnar Henderson on the profiles, Jeremy Pena, Maximo Acosta, Felix Bautista, Trey Turner, Grant Taylor, Houston team card, Bobby Witt Jr., Mookie, Jacob Young, Tarek Skubal, Ronnie Henriquez, Edward Cabrera, and Bryce Harper. Oh, not a good box for the hit counter. I thought we were going to be much higher. There's our top subscribed thing. Let's see if we can add to the hit counter here. Jeff Bagwell, Mike Schmidt, Warming Barnabel, and Tarek Skubal. All right, everybody. So, hit counter finished with 18. Nobody got one. So the closest to it was Daryl S. Had 16. So Daryl's going to get a leprechaun. So we'll take care of that. And then we need to bring out our leprechauns to randomize these off. I'm going to go, see it right now, but I am going to go left, middle, right. 14 seconds. All right, you guys, let's bring out those leprechauns. So, whatever team gets their leprechaun wins, that's who this team is going to go with, or those cards are going to go to that team. So, left, middle, and right. Shuffle up a couple times, and good luck. And it was left. Left. So every team that is on the left side of the cards, that will go to you. So congratulations. Thank you, Leprechauns. We will see you soon. All right. So with that being said, let's do a little recap. So we got a Seiya Suzuki relic, Jacob Mizrachi, Kyle Stowers, gold foil numbered out of 399. Shohei Otani profiles, Paul Skeens, all tops, Jacob Mizrachi, Brewers team card out of 2026. O'Neal Cruz relic on the 1991. Ronnie Mauricio out of 250. Jacob Mizrachi, Roman Anthony, Cal Raleigh out of 399. Jacob Mizrachi, Jonathan, and Big Dog himself, the heavy lumber of Frank Thomas, the Big Hurt. That is sweet. All right, everybody, congratulations. This is heavy. As you see, one box of Panini Prizm 2022. Oh, maybe it would help if I go to that screen. Panini Prizm Fat Pack Cell Box, or Fat Pack Box. That's what we're doing next. I did catch up, so that was good. So let's get this schedule off. Let's, and Max, if you can put down that Daryl got a Leprechaun, that'd be great. So let's bring up our teams for this one, Prizm, and start. Oh. He's back here. He's on the side, and we're going empty box. So I just want to thank Henry V for grabbing the Diamondbacks, Daryl S for the Braves, JJT for the Orioles, Matthew C for the Red Sox, Ed E for the Cubs, Shamdog with the White Sox, Daryl S with the Reds and Guardians. JJT for the Rockies, Daryl S with the Tigers, Brian G with the Astros, Daryl S with the Royals, Bobby S with the Angels, Brian B with the Dodgers, Matt S with the Marlins, Daryl S. That's right, these go all over, don't they? Sorry, I'll put some as we go. I don't remember where we were, so we're going JJT with the Rockies, Daryl S with the Guardians, JJT with the Rockies, Daryl S with the Tigers. As I break everything. It's falling apart. Daryl S with the Tigers, Brian G. Brian G with the Astros, Daryl S with the Royals, Bobby S with the Angels, Brian B with the Dodgers, Matt S with the Marlins, Daryl S with the Brewers, JJT with the Twins, Garrett with the Mets, Boyd P with the Yankees, JJP with the A's, Ben M with the Phillies, Shamdog with the Pirates, Rich H with the Padres, JJT with the Giants, Daryl S with the Mariners, Mike S with the Cardinals, JJT with the Rays, Boyd P with the Rangers, Max W with the Blue Jays, and Michael S with the Nationals. So thank you for not only bidding, but congratulations on winning those teams. Last pack of this half. So after we get through this, I'll open up. Maybe flat. There we go. I'll open up. The other half, and then that's when we'll close out some problems. There we go. Good. And then that's when we'll close out those predictions. Okay. So our hit counter. I stumbled through all the names. We're going teams. We're going Tigers, Phillies, Angels, and Mets today. Tigers, Phillies, Angels, and Mets. So you are picking one of those 4 spots, and then all 4 spots added together. That'll get you a chance to, if you saw those leprechauns, that'll get a chance to get some leprechauns after this for our hit counter race. And we're also going to do our buyer's givey as well. So for those of you who purchase teams, you'll get a chance to win some more stuff. Again, if you are new and haven't bought or anything from us before, we just need to get your info in case you win some leprechauns. We know where to send them. So message us at info@cardlines.com. Let us know your username, your real name, address, and we'll go from there. So again, no purchase necessary for the hit counter. Tiger, Philly, Angel, or Mets. And good luck, everybody. The hit counter starts out right away with a Tiger. Casey Mize. Luke Williams. Philly. We're at 2. Ryan Mountcastle. Seiya Suzuki. So funny. Sometimes I forget what we're breaking. I just assume it's just like the last year or 2. And then I'm like, wait a second. That's his rookie card. Edward Cabrera. Seiya Suzuki's teammate now. Kevin Gausman. Mookie Betts. Matt Olson. Oh my, you guys, right away. Look at this guy. Stained glass of Shohei Ohtani. Congratulations to the Angel spot, Bobby S. That's going to get the Angels on the board because he is with the Angels here. Wow, nice card. Angels are on the board. Zach Wheeler puts the Phillies at 2. The counter is just on fire so far. Joe Barlow, Rangers. Green Prizm. Upside down. Let's see, our red, white, and blues. Brian Scott, Philadelphia. Just a big lead. Giovanni Moran, Minnesota. Casey Mize and Ricky Henderson. Let's get the Tigers to 2. We're at 6 total. Ricky Henderson, Xander Bogaerts, Juan Marshall for our red, white, and blues. Lewis Robert on the fireworks. Brian Reynolds for Pittsburgh, Sandy Alcantara. For Miami, Tyler Gilbert. Bryson Stott for Philadelphia again. They're at 4. 7 total. Bonnie Moran, Max Kranick, Lars Nootbaar, Domingo Acevedo, Judge on the Fearless. Trey Turner was with the Dodgers. And Corey Seager on the Lumber Incorporated Silver. Brian Reynolds, Sandy Alcantara, Tyler Gilbert, Matt Olson, Starling Marte for the Mets here. The Mets are on the board. We're at 8 total. Illumination of Matt Olson. Andre Jackson, rookie class. Alexander Wells, Cody Wilson, Jake McCarthy, Glenn Otto, Christian Yelich, Josh Donaldson, Ryan Belade, Christopher Sanchez, Evie is going to go to 5. Corbin Burns on the illumination. Cody Bellinger, Dodger here. On the blue, Ty France. 54 out of 60 for Seattle. Congratulations. Daryl S. Jake McCarthy, Glenn Otto, Christian Yelich, Evan Gaussman, Mookie Betts, Matt Manning on Detroit on the red, white, and blues. Detroit goes to 3. And we are at 10 total. Whit Merrifield on the Lumber Incorporated, Nick Lodolo, Ian Happ, Rodolfo Castro, Seth Beer, Joe Ryan, Jaron Duran, Chris Hale, Aaron Nola for Philadelphia. They go to 6. 11 total. Old school, Gary Carter, Louis Frias. Silver, rookie class of Gavin Sheets, Joe Ryan, Alexander Wells, Cody Wilson, Lars Nootbaar, Domingo Acevedo. Ooh, old school, Ryan Sandberg on the red, white, and blues. An emergent of Carlos Correa. Dari Moreta, Nolan Arenado, Jermaine Marquez, Mike Yastrzemski, Ronce Contreras, Yadier Molina, Whit Merrifield, Shane Bieber, Juan Soto on the Fearless. This one for Washington. Some more top leaders. Kevin Smith, Julio Rodriguez on the green Prizm. Ian Happ, Rodolfo Castro, Seth Beer, red, white, and blue. Christopher Sanchez for Philadelphia. They're at 7, just dominating. Max Kranick, Spencer Strider, Freddie Freeman on the Sluggers, Lucas Giolito, Mitch Haniger, Adam Wainwright. Oh, I forgot. Oh, yeah, no, I did it right. Emmanuel Rivera, Ronnie Dawson. Oops. Lewis Gill, Brandon Lowe, Cedric Mullins on the illumination, Alejo Lopez, there's our auto, Zach Thompson for Miami. Almost bet that it was going to be Seattle autograph. That seems what I've been getting lately. Congratulations to the Marlins. Matt S. Fernando Tatis Jr. on the Silver Sluggers. Mike Yastrzemski. Ronce Contreras. Nick Lodolo. Josh Donaldson. Ryan Velade on the red, white, and blues. Yadier Molina on the Fearless. And rookie class of O'Neal Cruz. All right, that gets us through the first half, you guys. So, not too bad. Philadelphia dominating that corner. Fun stuff in our first half of the box. Not sure if any of you guys were watching. You guys have kids that are still in school, taking any upcoming trips. Around here for us, spring break started for some schools and starting next week for others. So we're going to be gone for part of the week. So I'm not sure if any of you guys are, but if you are, let me know where you're going. What are you doing for your vacations? Get those predictions in, you guys. No purchase necessary. Feel free to make any changes. Sorry, some of these are sticking together. Surprise. Oh, Dell's water park, sure. Yeah. From you, not too far. I mean, honestly, driving distance, so don't need to get on a plane. So, yeah, it's fun there. All right, you guys. So, again, if you haven't made any changes, do so now if you want to. If you haven't made a prediction, do it and get it in. I'm going to take a quick sip, and we're going to get started. All right. Max, if you can close those predictions, that would be great. Thank you. Good luck, everybody. Kyle Tucker starts us out. Jacob Robeson for Detroit. So the Tigers go up to 4. We are at 13 total. Yoni Hernandez. Bryce Elder. Kervin Castro. TJ Friedel. Andre Jackson. Alex Degody. Trevor Story on the Fearless. Packy Naughton. The Angels. 14. Yuli Gurriel on the silver. Eloy Jimenez, Justin Verlander, Walker Buehler, Curtis Terry, TJ Friedel, Juan Yepes on the red, white, and blue. Paul Goldschmidt on the Sluggers. Javi Baez on Detroit. Detroit trying to catch them. They're at 5. 15 total. Yohan Moncada, Hunter Green, Jose, and that name we can't say, otherwise the phones will go off. Mike Bauman for Baltimore. Francisco Lindor. They go to 2. 16 total. Curtis Terry. Freddie Freeman on the illumination. Ronald Acuna Jr. Silverish. That's the silver. Kevin Smith, rookie class. Jake Myers, Nathan Eovaldi, Bobby Witt Jr. on the red, white, and blue. Rookie. Tim Anderson, Francisco Lindor on the Mets. 17 total. Jose Ramirez on the Fearless. Tyler O'Neill on the Emergent. Reese Knar. Ian Anderson. Tyler Glasnow. Chris Bryant. Patrick Mazeika. The Mets. They go to 4. 18 total. Josh Bell. Catfish Hunter. Tim Anderson. Randy Arozarena on the Fearless. Anthony Bender. Aaron Ashby for the Brewers on the green. Prizm. Cutter Crawford. Luis Urias. Otto Lopez. Josh Bell. Catfish Hunter. Hans Cruz for Philadelphia. You go to 8. 19 total. Clayton Kershaw on the Stargazing. Bobby Witt Jr. Rookie. Eloy Jimenez, Justin Verlander, Walker Buehler, Bryce Harper for Philadelphia. They go to 9. We're at 20 total. O'Neal Cruz, rookie. Riley Adams, Rafael Devers, Josh Donaldson on the illumination. JT Realmuto puts the Phillies in double digits. That's running away with it. 21 total. Jazz Chisholm on the Fireworks. Prizm. Austin Riley, Mackenzie Gore, Randy Arozarena. Riley Adams, Rafael Devers on the red, white, and blues. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. on the illumination. Vidal Bruin on the rookie class. Cutter Crawford. Julio Urias. Otto Lopez. Jake Myers. Nathan Eovaldi. Jesus Sanchez. Sorry, guys. Runny, snuffy nose. Apologize. Jesse Winker. Pete Alonso is a Met. They go to 5. 22 total. Cal Ripken, old school. Mania. Silver of Casey Mize. Edward Cabrera. Jake Berger. Jeremy Pena. On the red, white, and blue. Rookie. Pete Alonso. Mets to 6. Got 23 total. Neil Cruz. rookie. Red, white, and blue. Taylor McGill for the Mets. Make a push. They're at 7. 24 total. Ooh, championship stage. Juan Soto. Card. My class, if you don't want it, I'll take it. Jake Berger. Jeremy Pena. Austin Riley. Mackenzie Gore. Randy Rosarena. Starling Marte. Those Mets catch them. Goes to 8. 25 total. Ricky Anderson. Xander Bogaerts. Jack Lopez. Auto for Boston. Congratulations, Matthew C. They might catch him. You never know. This is crazy. The Mets with Max Scherzer wasn't on there long, but he was on there on the Fearless. There we go. Cal Raleigh. Rookie. Bo Bichette on the Stargazing. Prizm on the silver. All right, so we have a Luke Williams. Philadelphia says enough Mets. They go to 11. 27 total. Ryan Mountcastle. Seiya Suzuki on the red, white, and blue. Jesus Sanchez. Jesse Winker. Manny Machado on the Fearless. And we finish up with an Aaron Judge. Sluggers. Okay. That's a fun little break. Couple autos. Nice stuff. So, if I missed any, I apologize, but here's our hit counter. 27 total. Phillies, take it. Daryl is getting a leprechaun. Ed's getting a leprechaun. So congratulations, you guys. And here's our little recap. So we've got Aaron Judge on the Sluggers. Seiya Suzuki on the red, white, and blue rookie. Cal Raleigh, rookie. Jack Lopez, auto. Jeremy Pena, rookie. Juan Soto on the championship stage. O'Neal Cruz, red, white, and blue rookie. Jeremy Pena, red, white, and blue rookie. O'Neal Cruz, regular rookie. Bobby Witt Jr., regular rookie. Bobby Witt Jr., red, white, and blue rookie. Rookie class of O'Neal Cruz. Other auto of Zach Thompson. Julio Rodriguez on the green Prizm. Juan Soto on the Fearless. Jarren Duran, rookie. Ty France, 54 out of 60 on the Blue Wave. Seiya Suzuki, rookie. And then a stained glass of Shohei Ohtani. Really cool. All right. So, let's... Oh, these are heavy. Don't get old, you guys. Well, I'll move it over. So that'll bring us to last break of the day. It is going to be our Mosaic 2021 baseball break. Mosaic Cello boxes. 2 of them. And after this, we're going to give these. So this is your last chance to win some freebies. Empty box. Okay. So, as I open these guys up, we'll go through this first box, and then after we do that, we'll open up the first half of the second box, and that's when we'll close our hit counter. Again, thanks so much for joining today, for participating in the chat and the hit counter. Pretty soon, you guys will start being able to tell me some scores of games. Not sure if any have gone on already, started, other than yesterday's. Open up this first, outside, and then, so I'm going to save the bonus packs to do one at a time. So we're doing pretty good on time. So just want to thank Daryl S for grabbing the Diamondbacks. Shamdog, Shamdog for the Braves, Chris B for the Orioles, James C for the Red Sox, Ed E for the Cubs, Shamdog for the White Sox, Daryl S for the Reds, JJT for the Guardians and Rockies, Shamdog for the Tigers, Daryl S for the Astros, Steve F for the Royals, Michael J for the Angels, Tim C for the Dodgers, Matt S for the Marlins, KJT for the Brewers, Daryl F for the Twins and the Mets, Tim C for the Yankees, Daryl S for the A's and the Phillies, JJT with the Pirates, Shamdog, saving these guys over here. No, we'll do it this way. Make a little display. There we go. Little display. Let's see here. JJT for the Pirates, Shamdog with the Padres, JJT with the Giants, Tim C with the Mariners, Michael F with the Cardinals. That's right, these go all different directions too. Daryl S with the Rays, James D with the Rangers, Rich H with the Blue Jays, and Shamdog with the Nationals. So thank you for bidding, winning. Congratulations on winning all those auctions. So with that being said, let me open this pack. Just gonna put it up here. Who cares what direction it is? We'll figure it out. Our hit counter. Last one of the day to earn some spots. We're going people again. We're going Soto, my guy, Vladdy Jr., Freddie Freeman, and Ronald Acuna Jr. So you're picking one of those 4 spots, and then all 4 spots added together. That will get you chances to earn some leprechauns. So we're going to go, like I said, through this whole box. I'll open up all these packs. Then we'll open up the bonus packs. Then we'll go and do the other ones and do it the same way, and so on. Oh, Daddy. All right. Ed, thanks. You're the man. Full Soto. I love it. All right. So we're looking for lots of color. Mosaics, green ones, orange ones. So again, no purchase necessary. You do not need to get in on the break to participate. So you're picking Soto, Vlad Jr., Freddie Freeman, and Acuna Jr., Ronald Acuna Jr. You're picking one of those spots and then all 4 added together. You can change at any time until we close those predictions out. So good luck, everybody. We're on a little early, but I'll go a little slower. We'll see what happens. Sonny Gray. Noah Syndergaard. Josh Hader. Nick Sloak. Jorge Mateo. Not our aces, our all aces, or our aces, I should say, of Shane Bieber. Prizm. Salvador Perez on the silver. Colin Moran on the silver mosaic. Dean Kremer on the green mosaic. Will to Win of Clayton Kershaw. Aces, Trevor Bauer. Rafael Devers on the producers. Our green Prizm, our mosaic of Eddie Matthews on the vintage. Miguel Franco, Miguel Cabrera, Vladimir Guerrero, not Junior. Not Junior. Alex Kirilloff, Edward Olivares, Kyle Lewis on the launched silver mosaic. Andrew Vaughn, rookie card on the silver. Eloy Jimenez on the mosaic. Early Win on the green mosaic. Paul Goldschmidt, Big Fly. Pete Alonso on the launched. Marcell Ozuna on the Big Fly. Green mosaic. Charlie Blackmon, Nick Smith, John Means, Jose Ramirez, Brian Hayes, rookie, Andrew Vaughn, rookie, Wayne Hoon Kim on the silver, Pedro on the all-time greats, Max Scherzer on the green, vintage Wade Boggs, debut of Ryan Mountcastle, debuts, Jose Ramirez on the producers, mosaic, Luis Robert, Enio Suarez, Max Scherzer, Kohei Arihara, Sixto Sanchez, Jake Cronenworth on the debuts, mosaic, Ryan Jeffers on the silver, Brandon Lowe on the silver mosaic, Mike Yastrzemski on the green mosaic, Justin Verlander on the aces, Braylon Marquez on the debuts, Shane Bieber on the aces. This one is the green one, green Prizm. Kyle Tucker, Mike Mussina, Ryan Zimmerman, Madison Bumgarner, Bobby Dahlbeck, Taylor Trammell, Early Win on the silver, Joe Adele on silver mosaic. Let's see if he can continue. He had a pretty good year last year, so he can pick it up some. Help the Angels out. Madison Bumgarner on the green Prizm mosaic. Trevor Story on the producers. Phil Niekro on the vintage. Jose Abreu on the green mosaic Prizm. Estes Aquino, Walker Buehler, Willie Adames, and Jim Thome. All-time greats of Ken Griffey Jr. Gary Carter on the vintage silver mosaic. Donovan Solano on the silver. Mitch Haniger on the silver mosaic Prizm. Dylan Carlson made the opening day roster of the Cubs. So dig deep in your boxes, you guys. We'll see if he pans out. Aaron Judge on the launch. Ken Griffey Jr. on the big fly. And Jake Cronenworth on the green Prizm. All right, so let's do these bonus packs from those packs that we just opened. Bring up the hit counter, which, as you can see, is super active. So no one decided that they wanted to take the lead or anything. So on these bonus packs, you guys, that's where our pinks come in. As you're wondering a lot about the colors, greens and silvers, color matches to their uniforms, but these are the pink ones. And that's a good pick. I like it. I think we're gonna go over 8. We're just getting warmed up. It's just the first part of the first box. You didn't believe me last time when we went over your number, so let's see how I do. All right, so let's see what happens, you guys. Again, no purchase necessary for the counter. So here are all of our pinks. Dansby Swanson, Amel Tapia, Dane Dunning, Aaron Buxton, Pablo Lopez, Luis Campusano, Shane Bieber, Brad Keller, Larry Doby, all-time greats, Bryce Harper, Eric Gonzalez, Dalton Varsho, Clayton Kershaw, Kevin Gausman, Dalton Jeffries, Aroldis Chapman, Jose Barrios, Garrett Crochet. Not bad at all. All right, so first half, box 1, done. All right, so let's bring up our hit counter again. Like I said, super active. Just kidding. Two piles of packs behind me here. I guess technically in front of me, behind the camera, in front of the camera. And thanks so much for joining today, you guys. Today, opening day. Still didn't hear from anybody who they thought what the predictions, I should say, are going to be for the season. Who's rooting for what team? Doesn't necessarily mean anything. Just if you did win some of the spots, you could be going for spots for players as opposed to them maybe just being your favorite team. So, who are you guys rooting for? Who do you think is going to have a good year? The players? Any of the rookies? They're going to really step it up? Let me know your thoughts. Again, thank you so much for pressing that like button and subscribe button, follow button, all that stuff on eBay, on YouTube. Thanks for watching on both those. Get over to Card Lines and check that out. Make sure you check out the shop both on eBay and also there's our display started. Also, get over to Card Lines and check it out. Every day, every couple days, we keep adding more stuff to it. And again, if there's something that you're interested in or looking for and you can't find it other places, reach out to us and let us know, and we'll see if we can hunt it down, because you just never know who we know or who we run across or what we run across. Again, we'll do our bonus packs, the silvers, the pinks. We'll do those after we go through these cards. We'll open those all up together as well. Yeah. So happy that you guys are joining me today. I'm not going to be here next week. Spring break, so taking a little bit of time away with the family. So again, you are picking one of those 4 spots, and then the total number of all 4 spots added together. Right now, we are at 0 on the hit counter, but we're just going to the second half of box 1, so I think it'll pick up. No purchase necessary, so jump in and on it, you guys. Here we go. JD Martinez, Luke Voigt, Chris Paddock, Tristan McKenzie, Bohm, rookie, Andres Jimenez on Cleveland, on the scripts. That, you guys, that's nice. Yeah, Prizm, so for Prizm, really cool. So Cleveland spot, congratulations, JJT. Nice little auto. Brian Hayes on the silver. AJ Puck, Trevor Bauer. Bob Feller on the vintage. Look at this one. You have the silver. No, not the silver. Just the regular hot sauce. Then the green Prizm Mosaic hot sauce. Fernando Tatis Jr. Matt Olson. Garrett Cole. Corey Seager. Clark Schmidt. Rookie. Nolan Ryan. All-time greats. Chris Bryant. Will to win. Hanser Alberto on the silver. Christian Pache. Genio Suarez. Billy Williams on the producers. Nolan Arenado on the Will to Win. Sixto Sanchez on the debuts. Michael Conforto also on the Cubs opening day roster. Shocking. Reese Hoskins, Joey Gallo, Eric Gonzalez, Monte Harris, Zach McKinstry, silver of Anthony Rizzo, Austin Meadows on the silver Mosaic Prizm, Trevor Larnach, Aaron Nola on the Aces, Nick Mangro on the debuts, Blake Snell on the Aces green Prizm, Josh Bell, Miguel Rojas, Ken Griffey Jr., Pete Alonso, Ryan Jeffers, Mike Piazza all-time greats, Jorge Mateo on the silver, Giancarlo Stanton, Anthony Rendon, Bryce Harper on the big fly, Alex Kirilloff on the debut, Frank Thomas, Jesus Luzardo, Shogo Akiyama, Jesus Sanchez, Tyler Stevenson, Jose Abreu on the big fly, Trevor Bauer on the silver, Isaac Freitas, Ryan Zimmerman, Robin Roberts, Ian Anderson, Chris Bryant, Evan Longoria, Trey Mancini, Alex Verdugo, Sander Bogarts, Luis Patino, Andy Young, Devin Williams on the silver, Yu Darvish, Jimenez, Hot Sauce, Mike Trout, Brian Reynolds, Will to Win, and Kyle Lewis on the launched. All right, so well, as you can see, we're pulling some fun stuff, but not hit counter worthy. Or I'm not saying hit counter worthy, but hit counter picked. A lot of choices, and this is what we came up with. So that's okay. If it just really continues to be really bad, then I can just give out leprechauns. It'll work too. So again, you're picking one of these 4 spots. Which right now it's like just a total guess. You don't even have any information. And then all 4 spots added together. We do have one more box, so there's a little bit of saving grace, if you want to call it that. Maybe you can get lucky and get 1 or 2 in these pinks. Shall see. The numbers keep getting smaller, so yeah, make those predictions. Maybe someone will pop up here and they'll get the early lead going into the final box. All right, here we go, you guys. Our pinks. Denelson Lamet, Jorge Polanco, Christian Pache, Ketel Marte, Mike Trout. Oh, Sox up by 1. Okay. Worthy of getting sleeved and top loaded. Hoping he stays healthy this year. Just finish off the last few years of his playing career and style. Jamae Jones, Zach Gallen, Joey Gallo, Logan Gilbert, Justice Sheffield, Chris Paddock, Spencer Howard, Marco Gonzalez, Corey Seager, Esteban Florial, Ozzy Albies, Nomar Mazara, and an all-time greats, Ryan Sandberg on the pink. All right. Wow. Just, I don't know. Yeah, one box. Is what it is. Ed, thanks for the score update. Appreciate it. So, again, make those predictions. Make those changes. Right now, it's just a total guess, total crapshoot. I'm going to tell you that if I can see any of these guys back, I can see these guys when I start opening cookie box. I'm going to give you a little clue. Try to help out if I see them, but right now, it's a mystery. E. so we do it the same. Oops, do it the same way. I open up the outer wrapper. I make 2 piles of cards. One with the pink cinnamon, mosaics, and then the other one with the open up packs first, and then the pinks. I wonder, I don't know, in the history of us doing the hit counter for all the different sports and things like that, players, everything, I'm curious. No, has anybody ever guessed and won? I don't know if they guessed, but guessed and won. Did they guess 0? Didn't even pick the teams won 0. That would be interesting to see. So we're gonna make our little display in back. These packs. Would be an interesting move from a, from a gambling standpoint. If you went 0 and you won, would that mean that you're the only one that would get a leprechaun and no one else would? Or should we just give everybody a leprechaun because it was 0? If you actually guessed 0, you would be correct, and they were not. So I don't know what would happen. Or do you get a bonus leprechaun, and then everybody gets one, and then you get a bonus? I don't know. I don't know if anybody wants to take that chance. We've got to get somebody. Right, last pack. First pack of box 2. So, this is where you get to guess. I've not seen anybody that's on the hit counter. So, thought I could give you a clue. But this is it. Good. Tim, the hit counter is open. Freeman and 5. Right now we're at 0. So, I like it though. We'll see what happens. Thanks for jumping in. What do you have? You have the Dodgers today? This one, I think. All right. Well, thank you for jumping on. Max, if you can close out the hit counter, that would be excellent. Good luck, everybody. Let's see if we can get someone on the hit counter. Here we go. Jacob deGrom. Hanser Alberto. Eduardo Rodriguez. Mookie Betts. Alex Manaea. Keegan Aiken. Silver of Chris Paddock. Joey Votto. Luis Patino. Carlos Correa. On the Will to Win. Launched. Reese Hoskins. Ian Anderson on the debuts. Hwang Hoon Kim. Nomar Mazara. Bo Bichette. Drew Rasmussen. Adonis Medina. Hot Sauce. Prizm of Fernando Tatis Jr. Nick Neidert on the silver. Got a silver Mosaic Prizm of Mike Trout. Oh, I have some top loaders stuck together. Oh, got him. Nope, that one's broken. Didn't get him. Let's see if we do this one. Broken? Not broken? Oh, good. Blake Snell. Hal Newhouser. Debut of Joe Adell. Looks like we're going Los Angeles Angels people today that seem to get sleeved up and top loaded with Trout and Adele. Love to see Shohei as well. Again, sorry, just getting a few more top loaders closer as we're running out. Bryce Harper on the green. There's a Mosaic. Mitch Haniger, Francisco Lindor, Xander Bogaerts, Dalton Jeffries, Christian Pache, Marcell Ozuna on the silver Mosaic, Jahmai Jones, silver, Brad Keller, Wilson Contreras, Bryce Harper, hot sauce, Matt Olson on the big fly, Pete Alonso launched, Jesse Winker, Randy Arozarena, Eric Gonzalez, Kevin Gausman, Daz Cameron. There's a Garrett Crochet, rookie. Brent Rooker, silver. Emil Tapia, Byron Buxton, Sandy Koufax on the vintage, Frank Thomas on the launched, Clayton Kershaw on the green, Prizm Mosaic, Anthony Santander, Austin Meadows, Jorge Polanco, Spencer Howard, Estevan Florio, Blake Snell on the aces, Roberto Alomar on the silver, Trevor Larnach, Mike Soroka, Cal Ripken on the producers, Lou Boudreau, Will to Win, Ryan Mountcastle on the debut, Colin Moran, Yu Darvish, JT Realmuto, Manny Machado, Logan Gilbert, Dalton Varsho, Joey Gallo on the silver, Ozzie Albies, Kohei Arihara, Fergie Jenkins on the aces, Wade Boggs on the vintage, Tarek Skubal on the debut. That's a nice card. Okay, let's do our packs. I'm not even bringing up that counter. It's closed. It's 0. So, no need. You guys can now watch me open packs. Yep, hit counter is canceled. Just done. If you participated, we're going to give you your pick back. No money was exchanged, so you're getting a refund of your pick. Just done. This is just crazy. I think we get one of these guys. We get one. It's just going to be a commanding lead. I don't think I've ever gone over. I've gone low, but not over. All right, so here are pinks. Jacob deGrom, AJ Puk, Andrew Vaughn, Merrill Kelly, Josh Hader, William Contreras, rookie, Rafael Devers, Jose Ramirez, Jake Cronenworth, rookie, Mitch Haniger, Aaron Judge. Leody Tavares, Chris Bryant, Luis Severino, Ian Anderson, Colin Moran, Dallas Keuchel, and Ken Griffey Jr. Even top load this guy up. All right. Oh, you guys. Again, hit counter's just canceled. I'm done. No, I'm kidding. Last half of box 2. We're gonna now, it's a matter of, can we just not hit any of them? Max, what do you think? Has this ever happened before? Where we don't hit anybody on the hit counter? We've been low before, but I don't know if we've ever hit no one. I know spots have gotten them, but like not one person.
Once or twice it might have gotten close.
But yeah, close. That's what I'm saying. I mean, it's not like we picked nobodies. These are some of the guys. These are guys you want when you're hitting these packs. All right. Who would have thought that our hit counter talk would be the star conversation of the day? Here on opening day, Yankees are leading the American League right now, American League East. I think Austin Wells is leading baseball with the average of 667. He had 2 hits. I know it's early, but that's pretty good batting average. So we'll see what happens. All right, so done with those. I'll leave these guys in back. Let's get these guys up. A good break for Mike Trout. Good couple boxes. Some little trouts in there. In the pool. River. So much for joining, for hanging out with us today. It's the last half, and then after we get to this, we'll do a recap, and then do a leprechaun races for our giveies, and then I will wish you a wonderful rest of the day, and I'll say next week and a half or so, we're done. All right. I say that I'm gonna close that screen for that counter, but I never brought it up because we're at 0. Here we go. Starting out with Trevor Bauer on this half. Early win. Jose Barrios, Chris Paddock, Braylon Marquez, Chris Bubik, Christian Yelich on the silver. Nick Endrigo, Kevin Biggio, Big Fly, Jim Tomei, Eloy Jimenez on the producers, Rafael Devers on the producers, the green Prizm Mosaic, Anthony Rendon, Mike Yastrzemski, Corey Seager, Joey Gallo, Ryan Sandberg on the all-time greats, Sixto Sanchez on the debuts, Corey Seager on the silver, Chris Sale on the silver Mosaic Prizm, Andy Young, Christian Pache on the debuts, Tom Seaver on aces, Trevor Bauer on the green Prizm Mosaic, or not green Prizm aces, Framber Valdez, Aaron Nola, Adalberto Mondesi, Evan White, Luis Capsano, Bob Feller on the vintage, Danielson Lamet, silver, Ichiro on the silver all-time greats Mosaic, Ramon Laureano, It's a big fly of Aaron Judge. Aces, Kurt Schilling. Robin Roberts on the vintage. Chris Bryant. Michael Brantley. Eugenio Suarez. Max Scherzer. Pedro on the all-time greats. Isaac Paredes, rookie. Isaiah Keener Falafa on the silver. I got that one, Jeff. I did it. Dean Kremer. Carlos Correa. Casey Mize on the debuts. Vintage Jim Rice. Paul Goldschmidt on the big fly. Zach Wheeler. Antonio Sanzatella. Ryan Zimmerman. Madison Bumgarner. Daniel Johnson. Nope, not silver, just rookie. Jose Ramirez on the producers. Eric Gonzalez on the silver. Trey Turner. Sixto Sanchez. Roger Clemens. Mike Yastrzemski on the will to win. Aaron Nola on the green Prizm Mosaic. Rowdy Tellez. James Karnchak. Sean Murphy. Dane Dunning. Okay. I saw that we are there's my little thing here. So and a Larry Doby, all-time greats. And we have a Panini points that's going to get randomized off. 250 of them. We're just keeping it covered, you guys, so no one can sneak that redemption code. Mickey Moniak, silver. Willie Stargell. Shane Bieber. Luis Patino. Bruce Sutter on the vintage. And a green Prizm Mosaic of Mike Trout on the hot sauce. Pretty good Mike Trout break. That's about it. Well, not about it. We got some good cards, but none on the hit counter. So now we'll see what happens. Our pink packs. So those uppercuts are going to do a little more running for us. We got the Panini points. I don't know. Do they have autos on the pink? I don't know. That would be cool. Pull one of those to finish up. And if you haven't had a chance to, press the like and subscribe button on eBay, on YouTube. Follow us on social medias. Press those like buttons and subscribe and follow buttons as well. Really appreciate it. Again, thanks for hanging out today. Just finishing up this Mosaic break from 2021. 2 packs left, and then we'll do a recap, and then our leprechaun races, our gibbies. Okay, here we go. Answer Alberto, Eloy Jimenez, Jorge Mateo, Kwang Hyun Kim, Giancarlo Stanton, Ryan Jeffers, Aaron Nola. Oh, thank goodness we got, well, not on the hit counter, but we got one. Shohei Ohtani, pink. Say, we didn't even get one of him as of now. Brian Hayes, Antonio Sanzatella, John Means, Anderson Tejada, Michael Brantley, Miguel Cabrera, Debbie Garcia, Zach Wheeler, Vladimir Guerrero, not junior, this is senior, and Hae Song Kim. Well, we did it, you guys. Twofold. We made it through. And we got none on the hit counter. So everybody is getting a leprechaun. Max, make it happen. Woohoo! So, let's see here. Let's do a recap. Hot sauce, green Prizm of Mike Trout. Big Fly of Aaron Judge. Pink, all-time greats, Ken Griffey Jr. Pink, Aaron Judge. Tarek Skubal on the debuts. Garrett Crochet, rookie. Joe Adele on the debuts. His rookie. Mike Trout on the silver Prizm. Mike Trout on the pink. Mike Trout on the regular hot sauce. Andres Jimenez on the Scripps Prizm auto. Garrett Crochet, pink, rookie. Aaron Judge on the launched. Joe Adele on the silver Prizm Mosaic. And then our Shohei on our pink Prizm. So, fun stuff as usual. So we're going to go in order. So you guys can see that I have this covered up here. This is our Panini points. I'm just going to stay covered up till afterwards, but there are 250 of them available. So I am going to copy everybody that was just in this last break. We're going to go over to those leprechauns. Put your people, your names in. All right, I'm going to bring up the leprechauns. So this is for our Panini points to start with, and then we're going to go hit counter. So here's our leprechauns, 14 seconds. We'll shuffle them up a couple times because there are 30 of you. And good luck, everybody. Daryl S., congratulations. So, all right, so I'm writing it on a post-it note. Let's see if I can transfer it over so you can't see. There we go. So we'll do that just also to make sure. Good. All right, so next, hit counter. So I'm going to get our leprechauns off so I can get our hit counter people on. Hit counter. Here's the list. Paste the new one in. So we have 12 of you on the hit counter. So we're going to go first and second place. Thank you again for participating today. Let's keep that hit counter tab right on there. Let's bring up our leprechaun so you can see. Shuffle them up a couple times. One more. And good luck. First and second place. James C. And Tim C. James C. and Tim C. Congratulations. And then our buyer's givey. We are going first, second, and third place. So let's get our leprechauns off. We'll get that list up. Copy. Gotta set them. All right, so we've got 36 leprechauns. Let's shuffle them up a couple times. I'll bring them up. Shuffle. Shuffle. And good luck, everybody. First, second, third place for this one. All right, so we had Jason K, Chris G, and Darley S. Awesome. So we will get those put in your with your teams or with one of your teams if you had multiple teams. Thank you guys so much for a great day. It's been super fun. Thanks for hanging out, talking some sports, talking some cards. For those of you who were in the chat, thank you so much for keeping my energy up. Yeah, just fun stuff today, as usual. I love doing this. It's fun not only to meet you guys and see what you guys like to collect and everything, but just fun to talk about it. Just makes me happy. And that's what you want to do in life, is just do stuff that makes you happy. And hopefully if you can make a couple bucks at it, that'd be great as well. So with that being said, be safe, be careful, have a great weekend, upcoming weekend. The following weekend, have a great weekend as well. I know during the week it's Passover, so happy Passover if you celebrate. On Sunday, the following Sunday, it's Easter, so happy Easter if you celebrate. I can't wait to hear about stuff when I get back. Your card stuff, your travels, all of that. So I'm not on next week, but we do have stuff listed on eBay, so get over there. Thanks again so much. Have a great rest of the weekend. Good luck with all your card endeavors, whatever it may be. And as always, you guys keep ripping.